Hey, Kleschka Crew, welcome back to another quarantine interview. Today we are talking to Fireball. Let's get right into the interview. All right, everybody, I'm here with Fireball. Fireball, how you doing?
Pretty good, Austin. How are you? How's everything? How's life in quarantine treating you?
It is boring. It sucks. There's nothing to do. How is quarantine treating you, and how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty. Okay. I'm healthy. That's the important thing.
Yeah,
that's the important thing. I can't. We can't do anything. I'm afraid to even go out and get a fillet of fish at this point. We can't watch baseball. We can't go to Disneyland.
No.
We can't do anything. It's terrible.
Yeah.
The dating activities have flatlined. Mm-hmm. You're a single gentleman like me. You know how it is, right?
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's a bad situation. We're all in one piece. That's the important thing.
Yes.
That's the important thing.
We're all doing it together, and like you just mentioned, there are tons of things we can't do. Out of all those things, what do you miss the most?
I miss going to Disneyland. I'm not going to lie. In all seriousness, that's rough. And I think it's going to be a while before we're able to go back there, to be honest with you.
Now, behind you, I just noticed this. Are those pins from Disneyland? Is that a pin collection?
Yeah.
I did not even know you had one.
I am a Disney pin nerd.
I did not know that. Speaking of Disneyland, I thought it'd be cool to know, and for the fans also, your favorite ride at Disney.
Space Mountain's probably my favorite, but I'm going to give some honorable mention to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, because at the end of Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, you actually get to go to hell at the end.
Oh,
which is kind of crazy for a Disney ride for you to actually end up in hell at the end. I mean, it's a comical situation when you think about it.
It is indeed. And one of the newest rides at Disneyland is Rise of the Resistance. And I know you are one of the people that has rode that ride. What is your opinion on it?
Yeah, I did a whole vlog on it.
That's right.
Sorsky and I did it. He was screaming like a 12-year-old girl like he normally does.
Yes.
And it was great. I mean, it's very immersive. I wish they used the old characters. I'm partial to like Darth Vader, Han Solo, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they used all the kind of the new characters from the new trilogy, which I don't know. I'm lukewarm on the new trilogy. I have some issues with it, but yeah. I mean, other than that, though, the ride's great. The mechanics and everything of the ride it's immersive.
I love how the line itself is like its own ride. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and you actually get in like a flight simulator to go up to actually get into the ride. Just crazy.
And then you're in like interrogation. It's amazing how much they put into it.
I mean, it's like you're really being captured by the First Order or whatever it's called in the new movies.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Fireball's vlog of that, your channel, the Fireball Review, people, go subscribe to it. You also mentioned you're staying healthy, that you are healthy. You are probably the most fit person at Dodgerfilms with muscle and just exercise and just staying fit in general. What are some things you've been doing to keep that up at home? Because gyms have been closed.
Yeah, the gyms have been closed for, I think, like 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty rough. I had a set of weights that I used back in college. That was a long time ago now. And I had them in my basement. And so I was going to sell these like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do I need these for? Luckily, my procrastination actually paid off for once.
Yeah.
And, I can use them now. So it worked out okay, but it's weird because like I don't have a bench press. So I have to set up like a chair, like a real sturdy chair to serve as like each side to like serve as a bench press basically. So it's hopefully I don't kill myself and the chairs break and it like just lands on my neck and it kills me. I mean, forget the coronavirus. Something weird like that's gonna probably happen to me. That's what's gonna.
I think
that's gonna be the demise of Fireball right there.
I think it'd be more hilarious if you would have sold your stuff and you would have been having to work out with like household items, just like bench a couch or something like that.
Yeah, like all these people on Instagram, they're lifting their girlfriends up and like curling them and stuff like that. It's like,
Now, what are some tips you could give to the fans to be able to stay fit or to get fit for those that want to?
With everything closed, I mean, obviously the gym is probably the best thing, but I think just find something that you like doing, because if you don't like lifting weights, if you don't like to run, and a lot of people don't like doing that stuff, You know, you can play basketball. You can do a lot of different things. I mean, you know, maybe hockey or ice skating, or just find something that you really enjoy doing. Because like if you're doing something you hate, it's going to be a lot harder to get in shape.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I personally, I like to exercise involving sports. I don't like the traditional weightlifting, using machines and cardio. Like, I'd rather be exercising by playing baseball or some kind of sport. I think that's more fun.
I got you, yeah. Now, when I was a kid and growing up, I was like that. The only thing that got me into weightlifting is I used to love wrestling when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
I was, like, in the era, of the Ultimate Warrior and, like, Hulk Hogan and those guys. So those guys were completely jacked. So I was like, the Ultimate Warrior, that was my guy. And he used to be like a bodybuilder and everything like that. And that's kind of what got me into it. So like even at a young age, I was like, when I get older, I want to try to look like him. But I've fallen short. Plus, I don't have the mullet like he did. So
you don't have his streamers coming off his arms.
I don't have like the tassels. And, yeah.
Are you still able to work? Is that still going good for you?
I'm still working. You know, I have a pet grooming service that I run. I drive around a little truck, like a van.
Yeah.
I have like a bunny tail connected to the back of the tailpipe. I go around. I groom pets in my neighborhood.
I think it would have been more hilarious if you would have taken the route of Dumb and Dumber and done the whole Shaggy Dog. That would have been hilarious. And then you could have brought Soup with you. He could have been like your Jeff Daniels.
Yeah. I was thinking Shortsy would fit that role a little bit better.
Okay. What do you...
I can work from home. I can work from home.
Mm-hmm.
I work on the computer mainly, so it's worked out well for me. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. What are you binge watching during this time?
I'm going to start that Tiger show, that Tiger King or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Tiger King with Exotic Joe or Joe Exotic.
Yeah, but I mean, the last couple weeks I've been watching like YouTube videos. I've been watching a lot of like theme park history videos.
Okay.
NFL films documentaries.
Okay.
You know, baseball documentaries. There's not a ton of baseball documentaries out there, but I've just been trying not to watch the news at all because when I watch the news, you just get so depressed about everything that's going on. It's like the world is coming to an end, and there's like no hope for any of us.
No,
I wanted to like crawl under my bed and just like hug my teddy bear, you know. It's just like it never come out again because, you know, they just make it like so. I mean, it's a serious situation, but it's like, give me a little bit of hope, Austin. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Jesus.
No, I completely agree. Yeah, every time I go and I see the news, it's about Corona getting worse. If I go on Twitter, it's getting worse. Instagram, everywhere.
It's like there's no hope, you know. It's terrible.
We need Obi-Wan Kenobi right now because he's our only hope.
Exactly.
You said once your favorite cheese, but you said you lied. You took it back.
Yeah.
Will we ever find out your favorite cheese?
Well, you just have to tune in to softball whenever that resumes. I don't know. God only knows when that'll be now, but you never know. You never know.
That leads perfectly to my next question. How much do you miss softball?
I don't miss it that much. Well,
maybe a little bit.
No, I miss it. I miss it quite a bit. You know, it's been a lot of fun. The last few years of you guys have been a lot of fun. I regret missing the last few games we played. I regret missing now because, you know, that might be the last time we play for, you know, several months now.
Who knows how long?
Exactly. I didn't know that at the time. I mean, you know, coronavirus is basically a China thing at that particular point.
And that's all we thought it was going to be.
It's not going to come over here. You know, it was like when SARS was whatever disease China had like 2 years ago. They said that SARS was going to come over here and never did. So you didn't really take this that seriously at the time, you know?
Yeah, every time this happens, it happens in another country, like if it's Ebola or H1N1, and it never reaches us. It never reaches the whole world. It just kind of starts in one place and dies out. And
exactly.
Now it's gotten out of hand all because some guy ate a bat in his soup.
I don't eat Chinese food anymore, to be honest with you, because like I had like like Panda Chinese food, Austin, in October of 2001. That was the last time I ate Chinese food.
Wow.
And last time I vomited. I haven't vomited since October of 2001, and I eat Chinese food.
Wow.
So like, the fact that like somebody in China ate a bat is kind of like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird, because it's like, that last time I got sick was when I ate Chinese food, and this, Chinese man eats a bat in China, and apparently, I don't know if I believe that, though, if that's actually what caused this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of debate on what caused it, so maybe that wasn't it, but it's just ironic. I'm very anti-Chinese food. It scares me.
Yeah, and
are you Chinese food?
I like Panda Express. I've never had a problem with them, but
okay.
What baffles me, because one of the things I hear about bats is they're known for carrying tons of diseases. So why eat one?
When you eat a bat, though, there's no like meat on a bat, right?
No, their wings are like paper thin, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I like chicken wings is another thing. Like, I don't understand, because there's not a lot of meat on there, but people really like it. But I don't know.
One of my favorite things that I want to talk about with you, the Angels.
Oh, boy.
How much do you miss them?
I miss them, but like all the mediocre years, the last few years have just like clumped together in my head at this point.
From 2015.
Exactly, because we're talking tonight, and tonight would have been the home opener against the Astros.
That's right.
It would have been the Astros' first road game.
Yeah.
Which would have been interesting. Everyone was talking about this game for like months.
Yeah.
And here it is tonight, and the game's canceled. So, I don't know. If it's a short season, it might work in the Angels' favor, because Ohtani, he can go right into the rotation. They were going to wait like a month till he was able to pitch anyway.
Yeah.
So it might work out for him. In 81 games, 81, 82 games, if it's a half season, I don't know. We'll see. It might work out well for a team that kind of is a long shot, like the Angels.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like a team that's heavily favored, like the Dodgers or like the Yankees, they might have a little harder time if it's a shorter season, because they can't really afford to go into a slump. No one can really afford to go into a slump if it's a short season.
Yeah, exactly. And how do you feel about Rendon? I don't think we talked about that in detail, really.
No, I would have rather had Garrett Cole. I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. We really needed pitching.
We do.
Really I wish Anthony was a pitcher, but it's crazy, because you think about like the pitches Rendon and Ohtani and Simmons and all and Pujols and all those guys are going to get hitting around Trout. They're going to pitch around Trout, and they're going to have to go right after Rendon and Upton and those guys. So it's going to be fun to watch. They might have the best offense in baseball this year.
Yeah.
Potentially. And probably Minnesota. Minnesota is really good too.
They are going to be hitters, both of the teams. And are you excited for Joe Adell whenever he gets called up?
Joseph Adell. You mean? Yeah. Yeah. It should be interesting. It was tough seeing Cole Calhoun go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Adell should be pretty good. It'll be interesting to see if he plays this year, because I think one of the reasons why they wanted to get Jock Peterson is because maybe they're not sure he's going to be ready this year.
Yeah.
Because we Jock Peterson, and that, I don't know what happened with that. So I think they thought maybe Adell was probably going to need another year, but he should be pretty, I think eventually he should be pretty good. He's looked good at every level he's been at, so... Mm-hmm. Again, I hope only he could pitch.
Yeah, we got the position players, but I gotta admit,
they were like the Texas Rangers of like the early 2000s. Who these guys just mashed. I remember, and they would score like 11 runs a game, and they would lose like 13-11.
I gotta admit, when that trade first happened, I was like, cool, yeah, sure. And then when it fell through, I was more hurt. I was like, why?
We didn't have to give up anything to get him either. It was like...
That's why I was like, Rengifo for Jock, I'll take it. Because our infield was crowded as it is. Now, to end this, what do you want to say? One final thing to say to coronavirus.
Coronavirus is a disease, Austin. What am I going to say to it? It's not... it has no feelings. It has no memory or anything of that nature. What can I say to Corona?
If we could personify coronavirus in the form of this Baymax, What would you say?
I've got something to say to the Kleschka Crew. I have nothing to say to coronavirus.
Okay.
But I have something to say to the Kleschka Crew.
Uh-huh.
Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Stay indoors. Don't be a dirty, dirty birdie. Otherwise, Austin and Jeffrey are going to make a video in the coming weeks where they do a striptease on YouTube. And you guys don't want that. Trust me.
All right. Good talking with you, Fireball. I'll talk to you later.
You too. Be well, my friend.
That was awesome catching up with Fireball. It was a good interview. Had a fun time. Like the video, subscribe. Tell your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your pets, friends, everybody you know to subscribe as well if they have not already. I got this. Stay healthy, and I will see you next time.